Delegates, we move on to our final composite on mental health, which is to be moved by Caerphilly CLP and seconded by Sheffield Hallam CLP. There'll be time for debate on all the motions in a bit. Can I see Caerphilly CLP?
Thank you, Conference. Morgan Paulett, Caerphilly CLP. Conference, I never thought I'd have a reason to be scared of a ringing phone until the day that we received a call in my household that my brother had been placed on suicide watch in his time at university. Ever since that day, every time the phone rang, it filled our house with this sense of dread, and all of us were petrified to pick up that phone in case we received that call. Now, thankfully, Conference, my brother graduated, and he's perfectly fine now. But for the people in this room that might never have had a stroke with suicidality before, I would like to bring it home to this room a little bit. So could I please invite all the gentlemen in this room to stand up? On the Conference website, it is advertised that this room should be able to hold 4,450 people, which means that during Jeremy Corbyn's speech yesterday, on a basis of probability, there were 120 men in this room that have attempted suicide at some point in their lives. Thank you, gentlemen. You can retake your seats. Conference, the policies in the Caerphilly strategy would revolutionise the way we treat mental health in this country, from expanding sex education in schools to include education about porn and consent, to introducing mental health education into schools, to teach pupils how to healthily deal with their emotions, to long-needed reform of the Mental Health Act, to reforming and expanding CAMHS so that university students are covered up to their mid-20s so they have a support network when they're miles from home. And to 24/7 universal crisis care so that there is not a single door in this country that a team cannot reach when there is someone in a crisis. But Conference, for all of the policies in the Caerphilly strategy, they'll be for nothing if we don't attack the silence that still throttles people on a daily basis. For in a culture of silence, every time someone speaks out, it is no less than revolutionary. And on that note, I suffered with clinical depression for 10 years, which culminated on Monday the 16th of May 2016, when I attempted to take my own life. And the most painful part about talking about this today is that this speech is how my family and friends are finding out about this. If we want to tackle this silence, we not only have to encourage other people that it's okay to be open, but we have to show it too. So for every delegate that wishes to speak on this today, I would encourage you to share your own experiences. And now to wrap up, Conference, for anyone in this room or who is out there listening right now, I have to tell you that as much as I know how it can feel like it, you are not alone in this. Take me as living testament that you can go to those depths and come back from it. Conference, for the families that did receive that call, for the people who right now are hanging on by their fingernails, for those of us who have been left behind and those of us who aren't with us anymore. I move this motion